Hello everyone, my name is Caroline Cochran and today we're going to be discussing the foundations of business communication. I hope you all enjoy. In order to fully understand business communication, I thought I would share the definition before we got started. It is the sharing of information between people within an enterprise that is performed for the commercial benefit of the organization. The importance of effective communication within the workplace. Not communicating clearly and ethically could have detrimental impacts on the business or organization, such as a very unhappy and unsatisfied workforce, a bad reputation in the eye of the public, and negative corporate culture that will eventually hinder the productivity of your company. In order to run a successful business, it is crucial to respect and maintain a good business image for the organization. Without a solid, positive reputation, your business is not going to flourish. The impact of positive business communication on a company. Assurance of a successful corporation. Better environment equals a satisfied, more productive workforce. It helps to form better, healthier relationships between coworkers. Be an active listener. Not only is it vital to communicate effectively within your company, it is also important to be an active listener. Many people do not know what it means to be an active listener. This is so important when communicating with your company. Involving yourself in conversations or meetings doesn't always mean interjecting every time someone else speaks, just to be able to say, "I commented." It also means actively listening without speaking, really taking in what the speaker is saying, and showing the person that you are giving them your undivided attention. Tips to becoming an active listener. Have your body facing the speaker and make eye contact. Remain attentive but relaxed. Keep an open mind. Try to visualize what the speaker is saying. Do not interrupt while they are talking to tell them your solution. Always wait until the speaker is finished to ask questions. Try to put yourself in the shoes of the person talking. Give appropriate feedback when they are finished speaking. Risks of poor business communication. A tainted corporate image, weakened business customer relationships, added stress within the workplace, lack of employee motivation, low office morale, and unmet expectations and missed deadlines. Ways to improve office communication. Always communicate ethically when responding to emails, instant messages, and in person. Communicate clearly, politely, and concisely. Try to stay open-minded regardless of what the topic is or how strongly you may disagree with the subject. Have weekly meetings to bring everyone back onto the same page. I thought this was a perfect representation of why we should remain open-minded when communicating in the business world. It says almost every major mistake in your business will be caused by a group of people who've convinced themselves they've already considered everything. Practicing open-mindedness. Listen when the speaker is talking and give them your undivided attention. It does not matter who is speaking or what the topic is, keep your emotions out of the situation. Be willing to accept new ideas, new information, and new perspectives. Do not interrupt the person who is speaking. Try to understand why the person speaking feels the way they do. This slide is about grapevine communication, which I'm sure we've all experienced at some point in our careers. So the definition of grapevine communication is an informal, unofficial, and personal communication channel or system that takes place within the organization as a result of rumor and gossip. This informal way of communication can sometimes have a negative impact on your company. Beware when in an office setting if your communication ever makes a turn towards gossip. It is a waste of time and accomplishes nothing. Two types of communication that I'm going to compare on this slide are nonverbal versus verbal communication. An example of nonverbal communication will be not written or spoken, body movement, even your gestures that you may make or facial expressions, and even the way you carry yourself, being your posture. Verbal communication is basically just using your words to communicate what you are trying to say. Communication barriers are very common in the workplace, and I'm going to list a few of those today for you guys. Different point of view or perspective from the person that is speaking. Using overly complicated or unfamiliar terms, which is referred to as jargon. Language differences, having a hard time understanding the person who is speaking a different language. Or just having poor listening habits. And closed-mindedness. All right, you guys, that is the end of this PowerPoint on the foundations of business communication. I hope this PowerPoint was informative and that you learned something. Thanks for watching.